Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. This is a Married at First Sight, episode 3, season 11, review, recap, all that good stuff. It's going to say, you guys, I had so much fun in a comment read on Monday. It was lit. We literally talked about the comments. We laughed, we joked. For all my newcomers, when we do our comment reads, it's just our time to talk about the comments. So if you don't like what I say, if you don't agree with me, if you do agree with me, it's fine. Put it down in the comments. We'll discuss it. We'll talk about it. We all have different opinions, and that's the point of the comment read, so we can be able to, get our points out there and our opinions. So I'll see you guys Monday at 7:45 for the comment read. So don't forget to blow up them comments. Y'all, first I want to give a shout out to Lisa Ray. Thank you, girl, for the shout out. I really appreciate it. And of course, I'll be a video on that channel. So y'all go over there and check her out as well. Second, I want to give a shout out to my CDL gang, okay? They keep telling me, oh, you ain't shout us out. You ain't shout us out. Shout out, okay? Thank you guys for all your support. I really appreciate it. And to all my new subscribers, welcome. Okay, y'all, I did not want to have to drag this girl this early in the season, okay? I'm gonna try my best to be play nice, okay? Because it's so early. And I don't want to be like, oh, I don't like her. Oh, she's self-centered. Oh, she's, a bee. But we might have to get there. But until then, let's just get into this review. If this is your first time watching my reviews, we do the reviews the way the episode happened. So just get ready to go on this episode journey with me. Let's go. All right. So we pick up exactly where we left off, all right? Amelia and Bennett's wedding. And y'all, I am feeling Amelia and Bennett, okay? I am sitting here like, yes to them, okay? Everything about them, everything about them, I just like, they're so different. They're so genuine. They're so happy. They're so free spirit. They're just nice people. And it's like, oh my God, if we all could just be so, free and happy, the world would be perfect. But it's not, okay? Because we have Christinas in the world, okay? But then we find out that they know each other through a mutual friend, okay? They were at a party together before. What's her name? They were at a party with Mary, okay? So Amelia's friend Mary is friends with Bennett, and that's how they keep running into each other, okay? The vows are very sweet, okay? Amelia writes a poem, and the poem is like a funny rhyming poem, and it's so cute. And I'm like, it's so like them, okay? Bennett basically loves house appliances, y'all. He loves all living things, even things that's not living. And house appliances are one of them, okay? So they hope that Amelia, love these house appliances as well. And I'm saying her like, I'm sure she does love these house appliances as well, okay? But they were very sweet. They were very delightful. So they also kiss on the mouth, y'all. I was sitting here like, and no, not like that, like, and then maybe another one. Like he went back to get some more. I was like, ooh, go ahead, Bennett. Bennett was not playing when he said he was excited about being next to a female, okay? Because he was all up in Amelia's grill, period. When they were walking out, it was so funny to me because he was like just staring at her bird's nest. Like, I mean, he was just like, but he loves it, okay? He thinks that it's beautiful. He thinks that she's beautiful. He loves her earrings. I didn't love her earrings, but he did, and that's who needs to love them, okay? That's who matters, okay? Bennett's opinion, and he was all here for Amelia, okay? And I love Amelia's dress, the fluffiness, the funness of it, okay? I'm gonna say for Amelia, she looked beautiful. For Amelia, she looked beautiful, okay? So when they were sitting down and they were discussing how they know each other, Bennett does say that he thinks they met another time, okay? And we find out that not only have they crossed paths once, they crossed paths twice. At a time his band was playing at a club, and Amelia was there, and he found himself feeling some type of way about her the last time he saw her as well. But he was in a relationship, so he didn't act on it. But he definitely felt the attraction. He definitely felt the chemistry. He thought she was cool. That's what he said. He thought she was cool. And I was like, yeah, Bennett got a sweet thing for Amelia. Amelia got a sweet thing for Bennett. They already know each other somewhat, somehow. According to Amelia, he was schooling her on credit cards or something. I don't know, don't quote me. But I thought it was so sweet. I was like, this is fate, okay? That not only have they ran into each other twice, but now they're married. Meaning it was meant for them, y'all. Don't you just feel happy for them? I mean, I love their chemistry, okay? So far, Amelia and Bennett, okay? Woody and Amani, oh my God, loving them, okay? And I'm going to say sorry to Karen, and I still got my eye on her. But so far, okay, I'm really feeling her, and Mouse too. I'm really feeling them too. So far, so good. So far, so good. My concern comes in when we get to meet Christina and Henry, okay? Now, Christina's a pretty girl, right? She's excited, she's nervous, she's just ready to do this, okay? Henry just hopes she looks good and have good shoes. No. Henry hopes she has good hair and good shoes. Shoes? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Henry's father is funny, okay? Henry's father is a piece of work, okay? He's sitting there like, sometimes I don't even think Henry's my son. Like, how could I make something so gorgeous? And he's just talking, and he's just vibrant, and he's just fun, and his accent, everything was like, oh my God, Pop is a trip. Pop's a trip, okay? So let's get into Christina's dress, okay? Christina's dress is beautiful. Her hair came out nice. She looks very classy, very beautiful, okay? Now, something shifts with my energy when it comes to Christina, okay? Because Christina kind of gives me vibes, okay? She gives me rude vibes, okay? She gives me self-centered vibes. I'm getting all that from Christina, all right? So anyway, they tell Christina before she goes out, they want her to do another diary cam. And Christina, okay? Christina decides that she's going, I'm not moving, so y'all need to move. I'm not moving from the spot. Y'all need to move. First of all, honey, that's not how you talk to people. I understand you anxious. I understand you want to get out there, but you don't need to talk to your bridesmaids, your friends, the ones who are holding you down doing this experiment, okay? The ones you won't be crying to if this don't work out like that. You shouldn't be talking to nobody like that. I was like, not feeling it. Not here for Christina. Anyways, so Henry sends Christina flowers, and Christina's like, oh, the only person who ever sent me flowers was my grandfather. It's like he knows me so well. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, already this girl and these flowers. I'm glad he sent her flowers. I think she needed that assurance, okay? Because that's about the only nice thing I got from them this whole episode, okay? They are cringy to watch. I mean, like, it is cringy. So Henry comes down to the altar, and he's standing there, and now it's time for Christina to come out. Now, let me tell you how karma works for you, okay? When Christina decides she's about to walk out, her trains get stuck in the door, okay? She's like, Mom, it's stuck. And I'm like, yes, karma, come through. That's what you get for talking to your friends like that. That's what you get. Now you stuck at the altar looking stupid, period. Y'all, I thought it was hilarious when I saw it. It was cracking me. So their whole wedding is awkward. When I say awkward, I mean it's kind of disturbing almost, okay? No one's laughing, no one's smiling, no one's doing anything. They do bring up something that Henry says here about her Taylor Swift tickets, and then everybody's like, ha ha ha. She's like, I love Taylor Swift. So it takes Taylor Swift to get you excited, I guess, okay? She's standing there with this blank stare on her face, like I can't tell if she likes Henry, if she doesn't like Henry. Henry's standing there looking awkward. I can't tell if he likes Christina, if he doesn't like Christina. Y'all, it was cringy. I was sitting there like, ooh, like it was hard hard to actually watch, okay? And the fact that Christina's attitude before this made it even harder for me to understand why, okay? Instantly, I'm thinking she doesn't like him. She doesn't find him attractive. This isn't going to work, okay? Now, at one point, they show us his father doing a wedding, and Henry's father looked like he going to sleep. And I'm like, that's how I feel, tired, okay? This is boring. Why are we sitting through this? These people sitting up here looking awkward, staring at each other, don't even want to smile at each other, and Henry's father is over there like this. I said, oh, they funny. They real funny. Okay, so now this is why I got concerned, and I'm not even trying to be funny, right? So I thought that Henry had a cold sore, okay? It looked like he had a cold sore, and I understand the struggle of dealing with cold sores. So I was like, maybe they're not gonna kiss because of that. But they do kiss, so I'm assuming that it wasn't a cold sore. They actually kissed on the lips. So I'm just going to assume that that's not what it was. But I was very concerned at the fact that I thought that's what it was. And I was like, oh, if they kiss, you know, they're contagious. So I'm praying that that wasn't a cold sore and she didn't pay attention to it. And now she might end up getting one. That's just me, you know, just really just being concerned about the situation, because I've gotten cold sores before and I don't kiss my husband when I get one. So I will hope that's not what happened. But anyway, they're sitting down and they're meeting each other. They're talking, okay? And Henry tries to joke with her, like something about he doesn't want her to meet his family. And she's like, what? He's like, it's a joke. And I was like, exactly. Both of y'all don't got it. Y'all, I can't even explain how disturbing watching them interact is, okay? It's like nothing. There's no chemistry. They're not even trying to force it. They're not even trying to make it. The whole time Henry's just going on and going on and going on and going on, holding the conversation, kind of like how Olivia was doing with Brad, right? He's just going on and going on, and she's just standing there looking like a Barbie, like this. So it was very weird for me. It was very strange to me. But nonetheless, I guess they both say they attracted to each other. They both say they like each other. So I didn't see it, but if they felt it, then hey, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who the heck is Luke, y'all. I need to know who Luke is, okay? Because this girl done called this guy Luke. She said, I don't even know his name. The first time, okay? Then, no, seriously, what's his name the second time? And then at one point, she said, Luke. And I said, who the heck is Luke? Y'all, I just can't with Christina, like, already, okay? You didn't even have, like, the brain capacity to learn the man's name at the altar, okay? You only had to remember one thing at that altar. His name, Henry. How we know his name and you didn't even know his name, and they introduced you to him. But anyway, she's a little concerned. She said she's wanted him to make the first move. You know, she wants him to, you know, loosen up or whatever, because she goes in and kisses him again. And I'm saying here like, girl, you know you ain't want to kiss that man, but you go ahead and do what you got to do. So we get back over to Bennett and Amelia, and I just love them, okay? While they're having their first dance, she whispered something like avocado toast. And I was like, oh, and he was like, I like that. And they're just dancing and they're just living in a moment. And they're like really sweet. And I'm loving them, okay? I am loving them all the way, okay? Christina is over there dancing with Henry, and it's so awkward, and they're like holding each other, and they're both like, I don't like this, I don't like that, and then this is weird and everything. And I'm just like, this whole situation that they done put them in is totally weird, okay? Now, when they're sitting down talking, this is where I started getting a little agitated, okay? I got agitated because while Henry is sitting there discussing how he feels and what's been going on with him and why he chose to do Married at First Sight, Christina decides that her self-centered self is going to cut him off literally in the middle of a sentence and be like, oh, I forgot my earrings. Oh, and they were very beautiful. Oh, I forgot my earrings. Mom, can you believe it? I forgot my earrings, okay? And mom's like, you want my earrings? And she's like, oh yeah, I'll take your earrings. Why the man sitting there talking to you? Girl, this is why you're not married. This is why you don't have a man. This is why your boyfriend of 5 years probably cheated on you and did all this other stuff, because you are disgusting, okay? That was the most rude, self-centered thing I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I understand it's your wedding day and you want to be beautiful, but you have a whole husband sitting in front of you who's telling you about himself and you want to go find your freaking earrings. Girl, take a seat. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, but whatever you do, sit down. Sit down. We do get back to Karen and Miles, and they are kind of discussing their ages at the table, which is very concerning to me because he's in his 20s and she's in her 30s. So I already know that's going to be a problem, okay? But you never know. We'll see how it works out. Bennett and Olivia both find out that they love Taco Bell. Okay, everybody loves Taco Bell. Who wants taco? I'm just saying, okay? Olivia is just basically fondling over Brett, okay? He's beautiful. He's tall. He has blue eyes. He's this. He's that, okay? She's just like so excited about him. And she really can see them being, you know, together. And he seems 100% invested. And I'm saying, like, nope, I'm not feeling it yet. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm going to have to wait till the honeymoon to figure out how I feel about Brett. But for right now, I'm going to put him on that shelf, okay? I'm going to put him on that shelf. And we gonna have to get back. When at Whitty and Amani reception, they keep tapping the glass to get them to kiss. And I think it's so cute because they actually keep kissing. And Amani's like, oh my God, they are so thirsty for these kisses, okay? So thirsty. And I was sitting there like, but it's so cute, okay? How comfortable they are with each other, how loving, like they look comfortable in each other's space, okay? Now it's time for Bennett's family to give their speeches, and Bennett's family is just as weird as Amelia's, okay? It's a whole different vibe in their wedding, okay? Henry friend says, I hope that, we were hoping that she is just as strange as Bennett, and she was like, but I have a feeling she is. And I'm like, yeah, think so? With the bird's nest and the tricycles and all the other stuff happening, you think she's weird? We know she's weird, okay? They're perfectly matched for each other, okay? Fate is on their side, okay? They need each other in their lives, okay? They were made for each other. It is obvious, okay? It is apparent, okay? I can feel it in my soul. I know, I'm extra, right? I'm extra. But anyway, Bennett's mother get up there, and Bennett's mother is just so weird, okay? She's out there giving her whole speech or whatever, and she's just like, ooh, why every time she be talking, I be feeling like she lecturing people. I be like, y'all better listen to Mama Bennett. She ain't got time, okay? She is not time. She's weird, she's awkward, and she just wanted that, you know, someone to be just as weird and awkward for her son. And I think they got it. Amelia is just that weird and awkward. Definitely. So Henry's father gets up there, and now Henry is about to, Henry's father is getting up there to give his little toast. And he is hilarious, okay? His father had me cracking up. The whole time he's sitting up there talking about how Henry goes to the store for his mother because she can't get around well, and he goes and, you know, gets her credit card and buy things. And not only does he buy things for her, he buys things for him, okay? He gets toilet paper, he gets tissue, he gets this, that, and the other, and he charges it, and he gets gas. And I'm sitting here like, is Henry broke? Because the way he's, you know, explaining all this, it seems to me like Henry may be broke. I'm just saying. But I'm cracking up because I'm like, yo, he really took the time out to sit here and be like, okay, this is about to be my comedy stand-up show for real. So as he gets up there, he's still talking. He like, maybe you could teach him responsibility because he ain't never had none. And I'm like, that's a red flag, y'all. That's a red flag. But nonetheless, he said, only thing is now I know he has to shop for two. So that just means basically that when he goes to buy his mom some stuff, he just gonna buy some extra stuff for both of them. And I'm sitting here like, I don't know if this is a joke. I don't know if this is supposed to be funny, but it's hilarious, okay? It is hilarious. I know Henry was embarrassed because I would be embarrassed, but I mean... Y'all can't tell me that wasn't funny when he was sitting up there talking about how he was getting gas and everything. I was sitting here like, yo, you just gonna put your whole son on blast like that? Okay, Papa. Okay. So now they're like meeting each other's parents, okay? Henry's mom basically tells Miles that she just wants to make sure that she's really concerned about his intentions with her daughter. And you know, Miles is just being sweet and genuine as Miles is. That we find out that Miles is a mama's boy, okay? He calls his mama every day, but not every day, but like twice a day. And I'm saying here like, oh, okay, that could not be, I mean, it's nothing wrong with talking to your mother. I call my mama. So I'm not even gonna say that makes him a mama's boy. But they like, not a mama's boy, like he need me to cook for him and clean for him. But just, you know, a mama's boy in a sense, you know, like he likes to stay in touch with me. And I'm like, that can be good and that can be bad, as long as his mother isn't the type that likes to interfere in the relationships, if you get what I'm saying, okay? Because if she's one of those people who wants to be real active in his life and in his marriage, then she can overstep her boundaries when it comes to him and Karen being married. Just saying. But anyway, we figured that out about them. Henry's friends. Okay, so apparently one of Henry's friends, Trish, I think that's her name, is from Real World. I don't remember seeing her on Real World, and I watched Real World before, back in the day when I was younger. But anyway, it was years ago. They are kind of rude, okay? They are just as rude as Christina. And I'm telling you, that is Christina's karma, okay? She gave off that negative energy and she got it right back, okay? So apparently, Trish used to date Henry, and Henry, she said Henry was boring. So basically, he introduced her to his other friend, and now they girlfriends. I think that's how it happened. I want to say that's what happened. So they sitting there like, oh, we not going to respect the marriage. I don't even see them married, but we just going to respect the relationship. And I'm saying here like, no, they're going to respect the marriage, but not the relationship. I'm confused. You can't, what do you mean? Respect the marriage and not the relationship? That was nasty and that was rude of them. But then again, they were drunk off their behinds just talking the talk, okay? So what did you expect from a reality TV person? I'm not even gonna say star, but what did you expect? To be drunk and messy on TV, okay? They making the whole situation awkward as they talking to Christina. Henry's just sitting there with his head down looking like, I don't know what's going on. Y'all, I was sitting there like everything about Christina and Henry together is cringy. Them being together, their friends being around each other, family, everything about it is just very, very cringy, okay? Olivia asks Brat's friends, is there anything that she needs to know about Brat? And they basically like, well, you just need to learn that he's a jokester. He's very sarcastic. He's, you know, he comes out real witty, like real quick with it, okay? So she's like, so I just need to take everything he says with a grain of salt. And they're like, yeah, basically. And they just happy that they never dated her before because, you know, New Orleans is so small. And, you know, they just like, it's 4 of us, it's 3 of us. I was hoping that we just didn't date you. And she's like, well, I just moved here 4 years ago, so no, you didn't date me. And I'm sitting here like, listen, what? Why even bring it up? What was the point? But okay, if you want to, you know, put it out there that y'all just glad that y'all didn't date her before, even though she knows that y'all didn't date her before, then it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is, okay? Olivia family asks Brad, like, what's his biggest fear? Y'all, Brad, it's gonna be a piece of work. He said something about his contacts drying out. And I said, what? They looked at him like, he was like, I mean, the marriage thing is going to be easy. I'm not scared of that. I'm not afraid of that. And I'm just saying here like, I forgot that I didn't like Brett. I forgot that I didn't like Brett, okay? But anyway, somehow we get back on this conversation about these cats that they have and how they happy they got cats and how that's the one thing they gonna have in common, okay? I'm tired already with the cats, but they like it. I love it. Let's move on. So this part, y'all, Woody is just winning me over and over and over and over, okay? So Amani has 2 dads, okay? She has a dad and a stepdad. I'm not sure if the stepdad is the mother's boyfriend or if the stepdad is the father's boyfriend. I'm a little confused. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. But either way, it's beautiful, okay? He's sitting there talking about how he didn't have a dad. So now that he's coming into a family with 2 dads, he thinks that it's nice, okay? They like, if you ever need anything, you can always call us. Like, my whole heart was like, oh my God, if they do not work out, y'all, I am going to be upset, okay? Because at this point, I am invested in Amani and Woody, okay? The whole thing, everything, okay? So if they don't work out, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm just saying. Oh, Amani is talking to Woody's brothers and friends, and they just tell her, like, listen, he is clean, okay? He is real clean, and he is real, you know, big on his appearance, okay? So, like, it can take us hours to get where we need to go. So she like, so basically, if we got to be somewhere by 8, I need to tell him we got to be here by 5, and they like, yep, because he will take all day, okay? And that's one thing I do not like about a man, y'all. Do not be in the mirror more than me. Do not be in the mirror more than me. It literally take me like 15 minutes to get my life together. So if it's taking you 3 to 4 hours, we gonna have a problem. A real problem. But I can see that Amani is a little concerned, but we'll have to dig deeper into that as, you know, the season progresses, okay? Other couples, you know, the other couples meet their friends and stuff like that. I don't feel like going into all the friends and things like that or whatever, but overall, all the interactions were pretty decent, okay? Woody's interaction really stood out to me, and Brad just really agitated me with his little stupid comment about them daggone eyes, his contacts drying out, because I just was like, they really saying he's trying to get to know you, and you sitting here talking about some damn contacts. Boy, if you don't get your whole life together, get it together. But anyway, let's just move on. So there's time for them to do, like, you know, at the receptions, they dancing and they getting down and everybody having fun. So Amelia says that they have a tradition where they have a stick with a string tied to a rock or an egg, okay? And then Bennett has to catch the egg in the mouth, and he catch the egg in his mouth. It's good for like fortune, it's good for luck, it's good for all these good things, prosperity, you know, those type of things. So he takes off his jacket and he's like trying to catch it with his mouth. And I mean, he's really into it. He catches the egg with his mouth and he eats the nasty raw egg. I said, that's how I did, exactly what I did, okay? And Amelia was like, I mean, I didn't want him to, he didn't have to, but that's gross. And I was like, oh, Amelia thinks something is gross. Yes, that's gross. Oh, speaking of that, her friends sat down and they had some serious questions for Bennett, and they said, what part do you associate yourself with? And I said, what? This is the serious question? They also asked him how often does he groom himself, okay? And he's talking like he takes a shower at least once a day because he sweats down there and he doesn't want to be itchy. And I'm saying here, like, this is weird, okay? This is so weird. They asked him about how they feel about, how he feels about the underarm hair that Amelia has. And he's like, I didn't even notice it, but I love it. It's strength. It shows, it embodies strength and power. And I love it. And I'm just like, yeah, they're made for each other. Yeah, yup. Made for each other. We said it, y'all. We said it. I'm really loving them, though. I really am. Their whole energy, their vibe, everything about Amelia and Bennett does it for me. Just saying. So, and everyone's talking about if they're going to have sex the next night to their friends. And, you know, some are like, oh, we're going to take it slow. No expectations. I'm willing, you know, I might do. We'll see. We'll figure it out or whatever. They do to ask Bennett about, you know, if he's going to do it, I guess, basically. And Bennett's over there talking about, well, I don't know, you know, everything is like planned down to the minute. So, you know, I'm gonna brush my teeth and then she's gonna brush her teeth, but then I think I forgot my toothbrush, so we might have to share a toothbrush. And I'm like, I hope this is all such a joke, because if they are the type to share toothbrushes, oh. Now, listen, people do it. If that's what y'all want to do, more than welcome. Not me. Nope, not me. Just saying. Just saying. So now everybody's getting back into the rooms and everybody's, you know, getting situated for the night and taking off their dresses and buttons. And I'm not going to get into all the couples, but I am going to discuss how Amelia and Bennett literally laid in the bed and they look so comfortable together. How I think Amani and Woody is definitely going to get it on, because Amani came out that bathroom like she got in that bed, and, you know, Woody leaned over and gave her a kiss and they was sitting there, and I was like, they gonna get it done. And Woody had a little six-pack going on, and she was like, he looks like he works out, and I'm ready to get in the bed with my husband. And I was like, yeah, they gonna do it. They gonna do it. If they don't do it, I'm gonna be surprised. But Niles is over there rubbing Karen's feet, and I was like, oh yes, everyone knows, I love a nice foot rub, okay? And he over there giving her a foot rub, and she's like, I'm just gonna fall asleep in this dress. And I was like, this is so cute. Okay, so y'all, I'm changing my little feelings about Karen for now, okay? I'm not as annoyed with her this episode, but this wasn't really about her, so we don't know yet. But I am going to tell you this, that Christina is working my nerves. Even when Christina and Henry get into that room, okay, they were sitting there and they just look awkward. They look like they don't know each other. They look like complete strangers, okay? I'm sitting here like, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? She's like, I'm gonna go get out this dress. He's like, oh, you want me to come help you? He goes help her get out the dress. Y'all, I don't know. So I'm gonna just tell you this right now. That Christina gonna wear on me. We gonna have a problem. I can see it now. I can see it now. Henry is awkward and boring. Very boring. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts down in the comments because we are coming back for another comment read. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Peace.